congratulations for Triggered.
Oh, thank you so much. It was really a fun film to work on. It was a blast. So yeah.
Well, let's start off with the easy question then. Why did you want to be a part of Triggered?
I got with the audition, Alistair actually sent the whole script. So that was kind of nice. So you can read what it's about and everything. And I really liked Erin and Ryan. So I played Ryan in the film, obviously. And I got to audition knowing where the film is going. And that's what really got me into wanting to audition and wanting to play Ryan, because this character, she seems very obvious, but she has a lot of secrets that she carries throughout the film, and that's what I really liked about her. Even though it's really fast-paced and suspenseful, and it's not a drama or anything, I like that she had layers in this horror film, and that's what really wanted me to, play her specifically.
Now, this is not your first time in horror, because I've seen you in a movie called Lullaby. How was that approach? Because Lullaby was much more of a slow burn, but this is much more action-packed, fast-paced.
Yeah, definitely. It's completely different, exactly what you're explaining. Doing the Lullaby, because it was about postpartum psychosis, I would say that was more like a horror drama, because it was it was slow, and it was I had done a lot of research for the Lullaby on postpartum psychosis and stuff, so that was a lot of research intensive. But with this one, it was very important for me to bond with the cast, because it was an ensemble play. When the Lullaby, I was I was the lead, but here I feel that everyone is the lead, because every character carries so much of the film, and everyone's just so specifically different. And that was really important for me and for everyone in the cast, to get to know each other, to be friends. And because you have so little time to film this, it's just going really fast. It would be more authentic if we were friends, and we did become friends. So I would say it was completely different experiences, but both I wouldn't change it for anything. It was both, I really liked it.
So how did you bond with the rest of the castmates? Did you guys do some activities together before production?
Yeah. We actually, we played laser tag, which is very fitting, because it's basically, you had to wear these vests with laser tag and tag each other. We were two teams, and we made sure, me and PJ, we were in a team, because Ryan and PJ in the film, the boyfriend and girlfriend, and Erin was on our team too. So we did that, and we bonded over going for dinner, and I think that was really important for the film. And what's nice about it, it wasn't forced to anything. We just became friends, and we're still friends, and everyone's just really fantastic. So I think the world of them.
Now, you mentioned that you had to wear a vest for laser tag, but you also had to wear a vest for a film like this. Was it bulky and heavy, or was it they made it sort of like light and it was just a movie magic?
It was movie magic, but if you wear it for 12 hours, like at the end, it becomes really heavy and everything. But it was really well made. It was light, and I can't really complain. It wasn't, maybe I'm forgetting, but I think it was comfortable, because I could run in it and everything. So yeah, it was really well made. So the person that made it was obviously very talented.
How was the physicality of acting in a movie like this? Because you did a lot of running, you did a little bit of physical stuff, rolling on the ground, that kind of stuff. It looked a lot of fun for you.
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of bruises, everyone, especially the girls. And I don't know about everyone, but I know that me and the character Erin, all of us, we had a lot of bruises, because you would run and it's dark, and you would fall over everything, and they would just use it for the film, because why not? It's very authentic, it's real. but at least no one, actually, I think one of the crew members did tore something because it was so dark and it was rainy sometimes and muddy. So the physicality was really, it was hard on us, but it wasn't that bad. It was fun.
Now the production, it looks like all the production took place in the woods, especially at night. Which I never been to South Africa, so if it fooled me that woods like that actually existed. Talk about the conditions of on the set for this, because I understand it was an 11-day production out there in the middle of.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Because it was supposed to be longer, but it was just raining so much. So it's South Africa, first of all, I know it's so confusing because everyone sees safari, lions and everything, but South Africa, it has some of the most beautiful indigenous forests, but it's obviously not the Amazon. It's not that big, but it has beautiful forests and it has a desert and it's just so diverse. But where we were shooting at, it was actually just this little piece of forest next to the freeway, next to a neighborhood. So it was very easily accessible, which was great for production. And we just basically ran around in this very small part. And I think Alistair and his team did a great job just changing up, and switching the camera and switching the lighting and working with that. And because it's so dark, you can get away with that in a way. And yeah, the rain really got us and it made it very muddy and difficult to run in and everything. But I think that added to the film and, basically for us as cast members, we're going to die, giving us a little bit. We kind of felt like if you run and it's so muddy, it kind of felt dangerous. So yeah.
I'm going on the assumption that you folks did not go camping at all. You stayed at a nearby hotel.
Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, we did. We stayed at a guest house, and yeah, that was. Oh, I am not the best camper, or I'm not used to camping, so I'm glad we didn't really camp. Yeah.
So what was the most dangerous or challenging thing that you had to do on a production like this? Because it seems like you have done everything. So what was the most challenging thing?
Oh, for me, it was actually I had to. Sorry, this is really silly, but I never wear heels, so I had. In this one production that I did, I wear these very high heels and I had to run in it. And I do everything when I go on set, I do it 100%. So I ran in these heels and I actually snapped my ligament because my ankle went like this. So that was quite dangerous. So I'm just telling everyone, don't run in heels. It's a terrible idea. That was something that I did. I haven't really done jumping off a cliff or anything like that for sets. I haven't done like that. Yeah.
That's funny is because that was a debate here in the United States when Bryce Dallas Howard did Jurassic World and she ran in heels throughout the entire movie. And people was like, a man had to wrote the script because women don't run in heels from monsters.
But that's so true. I'm sorry. That would be the first thing. Take off your heels and throw it to the monster or something. But just go barefoot. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's a great story. So yeah.
Now, I want to take a little bit of turn because you do love horror because you are directing a horror movie called Hex, which I just saw the trailer for, and not to mention. That poster behind you looks horrifying.
That's the Joker. That's my husband's the Joker. His mom painted it for him. So yeah.
So tell us about that movie Hex, or I think it's also called Her Mask. That's coming out pretty soon for you, right?
Yeah. Hex is coming out in South Africa. It's coming out in October and December in America as the Hex. And I've just been working in horror for the last 5 years, so it just came naturally to me to make it. And what's nice about it, and obviously you're very knowledgeable about this, is you don't have to have an A-lister to make a horror movie. Whereas I'm not saying you need an A-lister for drama, but it's just more, I think it's more successful sometimes, but I could be totally wrong. But I just wanted to make horror because that's what I've been working in, and it just came naturally to me. And it's kind of forgiving in a way. Not everything, you know, there can be a ghost and just be a ghost. It's more forgiving, and it's very. I am a big fantasy horror fan. I love anything like Harry Potter, Pan's Labyrinth, and anything a little weird. I'm just a big fan of, and anything a little dreamy. Yeah. So that was such a great experience to work on, and such a privilege.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to talk to you when you do your American press tour on something
Oh,
like that.
thank you, Gig. That's
Well,
very kind.
let me wrap it up with one more thing, because we're talking via Zoom during this precarious time. How are you staying sane and creative during times like this?
Yeah, it's been a very tough year, I think, for everyone, and very scary. For me, it's just been, I don't know, like going back and reading a little bit more, you know, digging into books, and, you know, spending time, even because I don't live where my family lives. My family lives in South Africa and Canada. So learning that I can actually use Zoom to communicate with them. And I didn't do that before. I don't know why. So this year has been quite well in that sense that yeah, you can have a great time chatting with someone over Zoom. So that's been really keeping me sane, is like I can see my parents, I can see my brothers and sisters, and have a great time with them via technology. So I'm very grateful for that.
Absolutely. I agree with you. This is keeping me sane, but just by talking to you.
Awesome.
And real fast, let's say hypothetically you are out in the woods with your castmates wearing these vests. Who would you kill off first?
I would kill Kato, definitely, because he's scary. I think that would be the smart thing to do.
Absolutely. That's a great answer. I've seen the movie, so I know what you're talking about. Well, anyways, hey, thank you very much for speaking with me. This is a terrific conversation, and thank you for checking out my other videos, and hopefully we get to do this again.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what you do further on, and I'm going to watch your interviews. And yeah, you're just a great person, and thank you for having me on board.
Thank you. Bye now.